Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to auction day number 2. And in today's video, guys, we're going to try to showcase the BZ-72-1, which is the new tier 10 reward Chinese heavy tank. So, what this tank has to offer in the first place and what this tank is all about, right? Well, this tank is a hybrid, apparently, between a medium and a heavy tank. And why am I saying this? Because it's a heavy tank, but you do not have the armor, right? So you must kind of play it like a medium tank, you know, and try to use your turret, because you have a little bit of a turret armor and you have no whole armor whatsoever. But more, we'll get more into that in just a few seconds. Okay guys, so let's see some statistics about the tank, and then we're gonna check the armor as well, because I think it's gonna be pretty interesting, right? So what do we have on this tank? We immediately notice the average damage per minute, which is just 2.8 at the moment, right? Which means the DPM is not going to be that great. With an alpha damage of 560 and 260 average penetration on the standard ammunition. If you want to shoot some hits, I think you have 320, yeah, 320 penetration, which is not too bad. Okay, a gun depression of -8, well, I can say it's definitely better than, you know, the T22 medium from yesterday. An elevation of 20. Okay. The aiming time, though, this is something which I'm gonna have to test in the battles, because obviously I didn't play any battles whatsoever, so I do not know how this gun will gonna, pardon me, I don't know how this gun will gonna treat us. So yeah, 2.47. We're gonna have to see about that though. Hit points wise, 2.2, well, to be exact, 2,270 with a whole armor of, as you can see, quite paper, but we're gonna check that in the tanks GG in just a few moments. And the turret armor having 350 frontal with 200 on the side and 50 on the rear, which is, I gotta say, probably is quite strong, right? Okay, moving forward, mobility wise, before going into mobility, I'm just gonna go through my equipment here as well. So because I noticed the mobility is quite bad, I choose to use the turbo, guys. The bounty turbo, obviously you can use, you know, bond turbo if you want, and so on and so forth. The bounty armor and also the bounty verse tabs, so I can improve the gun statistics, because well, I heard things, I suppose. So yeah, I'm also using food in obviously all my tanks. Usually I don't play with fire extinguishers and so on and so forth, but sure thing you know this already. Now, going into field modification as well, because you kind of want to boost that that mobility a little bit more. On the 7th slot, I would suggest to get the power supply, because this is going to give you another 4 kilometers for your mobility, which is pretty good. And also, not to mention, I'm using the parallax adjustment, the thingy to, you know, improve my gun, and also the V-range, but this is kind of optional, because if you don't take this, well, if you take this one, you get more stun from the RT, and that's probably going to be unpleasant. It's probably going to be unpleasant for me as well, as I'm you know, not an RT lover. So yeah, it is what it is. And other than that, I didn't choose anything else. So yeah, so coming back to mobility here, what do we have? With the setup which we have and everything in field modification right now, we managed to boost our mobility to a top speed of 39 and a reverse speed of 18. But I assume the ground resistance, I mean the soft stats, it's gonna be quite interesting to see in the battles, right? What else? A V range of 464, and obviously no camouflage at all, because it's a heavy tank. So yeah, that's kind of it. Okay, let's check the 3D model armor of the tank as well, and see what this tank is actually, you know, capable to do in the battles, I suppose, right? Okay, we are back with the 3D model over here, guys, and yeah, as I said, the hull is literally paper, right? You're a heavy tank, but you have absolutely no armor on the hull, of course not. And the turret, which is the strong point probably of this tank, which is quite strong, as you can see, all rounded, not too bad. Once again, keep in mind the high caliber guns will still penetrate you, and also keep in mind you have to cupolas on each side. Quite easy penetration as well, right? So you kind of need to be hold down to make this tank work at its maximum capacity. Also, quite interesting, looking at the shape of the tank, as you can see, it's quite rounded here on both sides, which makes this tank quite a nice side scraper, I would say. So if you side scrape the tank properly and so on and so forth, you can get, you know, you can pull quite some nice bounces as well. But keep in mind, you can still shoot the cupola on each side. So keep that in mind. But it seems like a really good side scraper nonetheless. Obviously, the big caliber guns, once again, we're gonna penetrate you without any issues whatsoever. So yeah, depends on the angle, I suppose. Okay, guys. Without further ado and without more GB Jabba shenanigans, let's get stuck into some battles. And let's just teleport into the first battle. And we are back, boys and girls, in the Safe Haven map. Not one of my favorite maps, but nonetheless, it's a tier 8 matchmaking. We are playing a tier 8 matchmaking, which is pretty nice. Also, another thing which I forgot to mention, this tank has boosters, right? You have literally 5 boosters over here. And let's see what this tank is able to do, guys, right? I'm not gonna use the booster yet, because I don't think it's any point. Okay, mobility with the setup which we have in a few modification as well. Looks decent, nonetheless. So let's see what we can do. I like also to play this position as a first starting point, because you know, some people from time to time are doing mistakes and so on and so forth. Oh, somebody's there. Boom. 500 in the face. And right now I'm literally able to side scrape against him. I don't think he can do much. I'm also trying to move my turret towards the right so I can literally eliminate any possibility of him, you know, like hitting my small cupola. Now I'm literally offering him a chance. I tried to snap, no chance. No luck in penetrating him or hitting him in the first place. And we'll just continue this process until further notice, I suppose, right? So yeah, the mobility of this tank right now looks pretty decent, and also keep in mind we still have the boosters, right? 5 boosters, which is not too bad whatsoever. Okay, I don't see any changes whatsoever. The Renegade is doing a big mistake, literally big mistake. I don't even know why he's trying to do so. I'm just gonna peek like this. This is a little bit of you know, kind of bad peek, I suppose, but it's fine. We got another 518 damage in this burst. So the alpha damage is really nice. I like the alpha damage, guys. Really do like the alpha damage. Obviously, 1178 reload time, but sure thing, for this alpha you can't expect more than that, right? Okay, I didn't expect that guy to be there. Fair enough, that's okay. Let's see, is he gonna do it again? I can literally destroy this one, but it's kind of, you know, waste of time for me. 11 seconds of waste, to say the least. Obviously, I don't want to get in front of the T-57 here because there's literally no point in doing so. I will destroy that one just for, you know, for the shots. Sneaky, very sneaky guy. Can I sneak through this? Oh, yes, of course I can. Okay, let's move against the Type 68 maybe, excuse me more. I really want to do some damage, you know, I really want to test things out. 60, that's the tier 9 Japanese, alright. Gonna try to side scrape a little bit, maybe find a shot in his cupola here. He also has a shot, I know. Somehow I managed to bounce the shell, my shell, although I don't know how. And he's literally taking one for the team. Unfortunately, I couldn't get another shot because of the Mr. Motion being literally in front of me. Not much what I can do, right? What to do now? Question mark. We are minus 1.6 HP at the moment. Sure, I think it's not a big deal, but still, we gotta do something. Literally gotta do something. All the time I'm seeing a tank and I can shoot, I literally can't shoot because I have tanks in front of us, in front of me. Even here, like literally. Can't do shit. Can't see him. Okay, okay. That's alright. Can I push a little bit more? Okay. Gonna proxy spot maybe the Centurion in just a bit, yeah, correct. There you go, getting some assist from him, beautiful. An IS-7 which is willing to come here, that's not really something I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna switch to gold because IS-7 can be really, you know, sneaky penetration. Okay, let's see, boom, 484. Which side are you gonna come from? I want him to be exposed for my teammates, and he's gonna shoot again, isn't he? Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna put another shot into you. This is not that good, considering there is also type T-57 which is coming for me. Yeah. Gonna put one like this. Can I manage to survive this? I kinda doubt, considering there are so many TDs and everything. Yeah, I know. I know. Ay. That's okay. I'm literally putting myself in open field. That's fine. It is what it is. I would have died for the T-57. I don't want to do that. So, it's fine. I will die nonetheless. I have the AMX in my back as well. That's fine. Quite some bounces I pulled over there. Okay. I tried to aim as much as I could. Unfortunately, I didn't. Managed to do so. And the IS-7 was still coming for me. In a way, I needed to run away from that situation, because the T-57 was there. Maybe I should have run the other way. Oh well, it is what it is. Can't change it, I suppose. I don't know exactly how my team fell over there, but well, I kind of know, right? They literally went in the open for T-57, the other AMX from there as well, and so on and so forth. And therefore, there you go. Nonetheless, we're gonna just teleport to the post-game stats, guys. Okay, boys and girls, we are back with the post-game stats here. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to do too much, considering it was a tier 8 matchmaking. We only did 2.6 damage with 497 assists, and we lost the battle, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. That was my first battle of the day, so I suppose that's the first pancake throw over there. So let's see how it's gonna do in the next battle. Okay guys, so we are back in Berlin this time in a tier 9 matchmaking, and also there is an RT, so we need to keep that in mind as well. In this battle though, I think we can manage to to play on the balcony and use the turret. Can play hold down. Let's see what kind of power we have here. Let's use the booster, because we didn't use it the previous time. I should have used the booster as well. See, I didn't even realize I have the booster. Well, I literally forgot that I have the booster, if I could say so. Okay, beautiful. Oh, you get like, what, 60? 60 over there? Probably 60. Okay, that was a little bit unlucky right there, and my aim was not too bad. I want to be careful, because this guy can literally see my cupolas, and that's not going to be something good. He wants me. Oi down. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, beautiful shot right there. A little bit lucky as well. I needed to do it. That's a Jet Panzer U100. That's something which you want to see too often, right? He can literally go through me like paper. He's still waiting there, and that's a little bit of an annoying thing. Also, we know the RT is here, which is not very nice. Oh, the RT focusing on this position, which is not very nice at all. As much as I want to peek on this guy, it's not that simple. Just because of that Jack Panzer U100. I'm gonna risk doing this a little bit. Boom, 529. A little bit of a mistake from the TNH. Which is, if he's gonna stay there, he's gonna take another one soon enough. Jack Panzer moved in front as well. Very good, very good. I don't think the Tortoise is gonna play over there, is he? Or if he's gonna do so, he's gonna take one. More than one. in a way. And boom. That was, in my opinion, worth to try and shoot. And I'm getting penetrated in the cupola from the crown wagon, of course. And the RT immediately left us as well, which is not very nice. Which is not very nice. Not easy to hit this kind of shots, huh? Okay. Maybe if we change a little bit the angle. Of course, RT. You still get me on my cupola, but it's fine. 570, just like that. Beautiful shot. That's a lot of tanks here. It's literally a lot of tanks here, guys. I do wonder, maybe we can make this big? He knows, huh? He kinda knows. Kinda knows, but we can still pick like this. Beautiful shot. I think he's mad. I think he's literally mad on us. Okay, if he peeks like this, I'm gonna get him with my piece. But he doesn't, he wants to. Okay, that's alright. This is not really good, especially not for me. Not for me, we need to get rid of this guy. I hope he's gonna try to shoot a super conk. Good, good, good. Now we can pick here. And the next shot he's dead. I think I need more gold shells on this tank for sure. Now we'll let the super conk take the shot as well, and then I'll pick to kill him. Should be just fine. Never mind, he's dead. Finito, beautiful. Now I'm curious what's here. Let's put the turret a little bit like this. I don't think anybody's here, right? Well, at least I want to believe. Beautiful shot right there in his cupola. Sneaky. Being a little bit sneaky here. Okay, let's try to avoid the arty shot, because he's definitely gonna shoot soon enough. I wonder if that tortoise is in the open for us so we can get an easy shot. Not necessarily. Okay. Can we be sneaky again? I could try to be sneaky again. I could. Meni shorta. Meni shorty, guys. Because I don't want to get that arty shot. I'm literally gonna pull back. Yeah, Jack Panzer is waiting. Jack Panzer is literally waiting patiently. Just a funny thing, my arty can have easy shots into the into those guys over there, you know, like the CC and all. Unfortunately, it's not really the case. Beautiful shot. 633. Ouch. That must have hurt. Of course. It's not good. We're good for now. I7, we're under that. I7 is fartable. Interesting. I could push a little bit more. Artie, I don't think Artie necessarily has the shot here on me, does he? Okay. Sneaky. Not a victory. Yet. Not to pull this. Not to do this, huh? What did you shot? I don't know where that IS-7 is. And I'm spotted because of the proxy. Can't see the IS-7 either. This is not looking great, does it? I need to relocate in a way. Could go back for the base staff. I could try to peek here. I just shot. I want this guy to push a little bit here. I should go back for the base. I should. I think I'm doing a mistake by chilling here.
I need help.
I know you need help, my man. Oh, very good, very good. Artie should finish that off. Artie, no finishing off this. Okay. Roger that. Somebody else in the base, roger that. Beautiful shot. Now the question is, do I reload before he comes towards me or he just goes around? Oh shit. It's okay. No chance, no chance. Oh well, we managed to pull 5k damage here with 600 assist, so I suppose that's okay. Okay guys, we are back with the post-game stats here, and as I said, we managed to actually pull 5k damage here and 600 assist. Unfortunately we lost it, but we found ourselves in a situation in the end which we couldn't do much about it. It is what it is. Okay, and obviously we lost some credits because we shot the gold and so on and so forth. So yeah guys, my final conclusion about this this tank, obviously I'm not gonna go with the third battle because I'm gonna play it live on the stream for some time today, so feel free to join me on the stream, as I will be streaming in just a few minutes. So my final conclusion about this tank, looks like a very interesting tank to me. It's a heavy tank, but consider this tank being a medium because you do not have the armor to play you know, in the front line that much. Unless you can play the hold down, unless you can play as a hold down, right? But even so, you will still have those two cupolas on the turret, and of course the artist, right? So yeah, the gun looks really interesting. I think it's quite decent in my opinion, even though the aim is as long as it is. But I think the gun actually is quite accurate if you're aiming your shots. At least most of the times, I suppose. Mobility-wise, looks pretty okay. The ground resistance is pretty okay as well. I mean, you notice how fast the tank is, even with without the turbo, right? Well, 40 kilometers per hour, but obviously boosted with the fuel modification and also the bounty turbo. But it looks pretty decent, I would say, right? So you have 5 turbo as well, 5 boosters, which you can use anytime, and so on and so forth. DPM though is quite low. Keep this in mind, as the reload time is actually not that great, but the alpha is good. So yeah, I like this tank. It's quite an interesting tank, to say the least. And is it going to be worth whatever it is to pay for it? Probably, if you really want this tank. But keep in mind, this tank it's going to be a high skilled it does have a high skill cap to play with, in my opinion, because not a lot of people will do well on this tank. So yeah. And without further ado, guys, this is my review of this tank. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to comment and like the video as well, and let me know what I could have done best and in the future, to say the least, right? So yeah, have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you on the stream. Bye bye.